Whew, a lot has happened. Let me tell you something. I was thinking of maybe last week and doing it on Sunday or Saturday, but reset vibes. Gotta take an opportunity to do this on a reset day. Sup, everybody? My name's Crytek Gamma. Welcome to the one of two videos I'm going to do today of Genshin Impact. On the main account first, we are Reset Vibes. I'm probably not going to call the next stream Reset Vibes though, so just keep it out of the book. I'll stream that stream a bit later. But last week we had the event where every domain was available throughout the entire week. So let me tell you something, I took advantage of that. And first and foremost, I grinded the hell out of a lot of shit. I leveled up a lot of weapons to 90. I leveled up, or not leveled up, I farmed a lot of talents. Right now, I need to farm a lot of Mora because I can now triple crown my Varessa. I'll save that for a future stream though. But this week is going to be a busy week. Genshin Impact 5.8 live stream, special program should be this Friday, like it always is. So, guaranteed Friday Genshin stream. Cool. Next, we have before all that, Thursday, we're probably gonna have a Bleach Bracelet stream since everything seems to be coded at a certain time for the content I do on that game. But there's an event that just came out today, which is kind of exciting. I'm not gonna do it on this stream, but I will do it on my second account, so we can get a little bit of a taste for it. Surely, right? If anyone cares about that, I'll do that later tonight. But starting into the evening, we got reset vibes. I need to reset my second account, so the stream on my second account going to be a bit longer than this one. But I thought I still wanted to mention that here. Now, today, I'm going to crown my Skirk on this account. My Skirk on my second account, well, since I had a lot that I could take advantage of on that account, we don't need to talk about that right now. I'll leave that for later tonight. First, let's see the mic quality. Okay. Okay. How does the mic quality sound before we continue? I want to show what's happened because a lot happened. A lot. A full week of grinding nonstop resources because we had the event rerun of being able to just farm any domain for talents and weapon material throughout the entire week. So I want to show this. Okay, so first things first. Sword characters. Before we only had one of these, level 90 for a while. And I think I got this one level 90 pretty recently. This one was 80. This one I can get 90 right now, but I want to use my Mora more selectively today. But yeah, I farmed enough to get 3 of these fast swords maxed out pretty much. I don't think there's anything else for swords. Bow. I leveled my 5-star Skyward Harp from 0 to 90. Took me only a day, surprisingly. I got really lucky with the item drops for farming the domain. So I maxed out my second Skyward Harp. I wanted to do that. I wanted to take advantage of that. I thought I would work on the file bows, but I just don't care enough. Bows, I don't use that many bow characters very often, so I only raised this, but I ended up doing this at an opportunity because if you can't tell from my inventory, I thought about doing it on stream, but I decided no, I'm not going to do it, so I lowered this to 90 yesterday. I'm sorry to say, I love I I threw a weapon to this. It was an R5 craftable bow from Inazuma. the charge attack bow. I wanted to get rid of it for the longest time because I didn't know who was going to use it, and I was like, maybe a future character will want it. Well, now I got a second Skyward Harp, so I don't need to think about that. So that's why I got rid of it. So I think that was worth it for what it's worth. Alright, Polearm. This one, I think I took a lot of my resources into this throughout the entire week. So first things first, we've had this at 90 for the longest time, but I believe I only had one of these 80, not two of them. So I raised this one to 80. It looks like I didn't raise this one. Okay, I guess I didn't do this one. Okay. I guess it's fair to say I want to sneeze so badly, but I'm holding it back. It's safe to say this was actually the bulk of my week. What am I saying? I thought with the weapon, but I remember spending like 2 or 3 days on it. I have enough of these. I grinded this throughout the week. So now Varessa, I can triple counter whenever I have the resources to. I'll wait till I have enough to do it, so I'll probably do it next patch. She doesn't need to go there right now. I just need to make sure I get it triple crown by next staging and onslaught. Because who knows, I might end up using it in the next one. I don't know yet. Did I show my talent for her? I have enough to crown her today. We're going to crown her in a second, but before we crown her, did I do anything for Claymores? I don't think so. I don't think I did anything for Claymores. Would have been nice to have gotten to work on that a bit more, but oh well. I can't remember. What else did I do? I remember spending most of the week on Vressa, but I remember there was another one I spent a lot of time on. Or am I just thinking about my second account? My second account, I went ham. I went ham on the resources. And this account, I remember doing quite a bit, though. I think it was a lot of talents, though. I worked on Skirk sounds. Could take me a few days to do that. Only like 2 days. Vressa, I know, took me at least 3 to 4 days throughout the week. So, like, half the week was working on Vressa's talent meds. Because it took that long to get enough to be able to triple crown her. As for other characters, I know I worked on a few weapons. I talked about that, but I could have sworn there was something else. Like, I know this one took me 2 days. It took me 2 days to master the Discovered Harp. Most of the favs took me 1 day just to do. I used some of my resin, and then, of course, the 3 free runs that we could do with, like, double drop with regular resin. So I was able to take advantage of that. I know this one was 80 and I brought it to 90. I know that much. This one was 80, I brought it to 90. I went from 0 to 80 and now I can actually bring it to 90. So I prepared that. I'm gonna need another Favonia sword. Yeah, raise Skyward Harp. Now I remember raising a Favonia Sense to 80, but the problem is, it seems like I didn't bring one to 90. I thought I did that on this account, but I guess not. Huh. Okay.
Osmanthus.
I guess that's where the cookie crumbles. Worked on her talents a little bit. There's nothing I need to do for you, right? Oh, fuck me. I didn't know I didn't crown this yet. I thought I'd been crowned that. What the hell? Oh my god. I'm not doing that in this stream. I thought about it, but I don't know if I want to focus it. I know I'm about to start going back to farming artifacts and such, but I don't know when I want to do that. I want to spend all next patch working on artifacts before I start working on her. I'm not going to pull any characters for a while. on this account. So I could give it some time and then start working on Canis. I want to just spend a full patch farming artifacts just non-stop for Skirk and Skirk and Vressa. I need to do that. Speaking of artifacts, there's something else I need to talk about. There was something I wanted to do on stream for a while, but I decided I keep forgetting to do it. Same with another thing we need to do before we do like the weekly boss. The fast equip system is really Jake, but it's still nice that you're at least able to save a set from this system if you can get your build somehow. I got lucky, and now my build is documented here from our Sussy Hunter. Now I just need to get a signature set and I can put it in here. I wanted to talk about this because I did it for a few characters. I got really lucky, alright? I don't know if I could call it lucky because, like, it's all in the generation of this stupid system. But I managed to get my main Fav Farina build on this set so I can switch back to it whenever I want to. And the Tenacity build I currently have on Farina right now, which is very good because I'm going to need to be able to switch to it whenever I want to. And I'm very happy I can do that now. I'm very happy to do that. It's the only two artifact sets I switch between, so if we still don't get loadouts, I think I'll be satisfied with this for her. I realized looking at a lot of characters don't have like other separate builds I want to do. But if I had a third set, Vressa is a character, one of the few ones that I like a third set for. Because we have her set here, but it keeps giving me the circlet, so I can't do quick configuration. But if we go over here, I have my Vressa build that is supposed to be what I had on before I swapped to this build. When I was farming, Shang Yun's friendship, I would run this set on her. So it's nice to know that I have a build variant with scroll set for Varessa that I could go back to now. And then I had the Obsidian Codex one, which was what she had before. And I thought it was really cool that I was able to get her build on this. It actually looks better than it did in the past, in a way. Obviously, she lost attack compared to what she had in the past. I still need to reroll this stupid flower. But yeah, I just felt like mentioning that. Right now, she's still on this set. I want to improve it. I need a better sans. That's gonna suck. Getting a better goblet ain't an option. Circlet ain't an option. I need to improve this flower somehow. And I'd arguably want to improve this, but it's gonna be hard. The reason why I say I want to improve this is because, let's be honest here, I need ER over Essa. I felt how bad it was not having a little bit of ER on her. I I can't tell you how much I miss it. God damn it, I need to blow my nose. Hold on. Okay, done with that. Alright, there was a few carrots I had changed, like, built very through so I could switch between them. I did it from a week as well. I did all this yesterday, by the way, that's why I'm talking about it. Fast equip. I managed. This was really fucking hard, by the way. It took me so long to get this. This was the one that took me the longest, but it was like the one that took me the second longest to get her built that she currently has on as a custom configuration so I can always switch back to it. So here's her Obsidian Codex build, and when I want to go back to her support build, I can do that. I'm very happy about that. Okay, we're back. I'm really happy I managed to get this build. It sucks that I couldn't avoid putting this on, but this stinking ass thing won't stop giving me this pyro goblet, so I have to accept it as is. Unless I somehow get lucky with this contending goblet in the future. But yeah, now when I'm ready to switch her back to this, I could do it. Which technically I'll do that when I actually go back to her friendship. Right now, where is Skirk at on friendship? She's 6. Damn, that's much farther than my second account. Why is that? My second account, I think it just got to 5, so that's weird. I guess I did get Skirk just a little bit earlier before my second account, now I think about it. Yeah. Is there any other character I did? Oh, right, Shilonen. I think I did for Shilonen. Luckily, the fast equip was pretty nice to me. Yeah, here's the second build. I'm only willing to switch her to Instructor, so this is for Stygian also. If I have to use her on this, then I can switch to it. But I managed to get her build on this set, which is quite nice, so don't have to think about that too much, thankfully. Thank God I got her own build on this, so I can switch between the two. There any other character I did this for? I don't think so, 'cause I realized how many characters I don't really need to do it for. I didn't do it for Traveler yet. I don't know if I ever will, though. Oh, I need to do it for Yansan, don't I? I do need to do it for Yansan. I guess we could do that later on stream. I need to do it so if I need to switch to Noblesse, but rarely do I ever need to do that. Where is her friendship at? Damn. She's gonna probably max out before I even finish Skirk's friendship. That's kind of a shame, to be honest. This means I haven't gotten to play her much. I'll do something for her when I max her, I guess. Guess I need to bring her 90 and whatnot. I didn't work on her talents because I wasn't focused on her too much, but I do have an intention to crown her burst. So there's that. Gotta reposition this.
Benny's adventure team.
I don't think I did for anyone else. My second account, I went harder on the talents and weapon upgrades. I guess on this account, it was mostly talents I worked on. I remember spending a decent amount of time on weapons because it took me a while to work on that Skyward Harp. And then I worked on like several different fab weapons. I guess that's all I wanted to show because I can't think of anything else. Outside of course, the fast equip thing. So I'm really happy because I could just do this and put this on her at any time. I could do that too, but that's gonna be a pain dealing with the backlash from Wika. That'll be a situation where I want a third build, so I can have like her alternate build in there, just in case if I need to switch to that. But yeah. So far, Skirk is enjoyable to play. Somewhat. Honestly, if I did recognize her canceling combos the way they do, I think I probably wouldn't enjoy her as much. Also, this build is like high in the top 1% category in Akasha, this build variant. But for whatever reason, the system for both Akasha and like the fast equip does not stop giving me the sins. So I can't even like use the other sins, which I give them back to Kaya. I need to have Kaya on an attack build and a melt build. I guess there's that I could also do. I just realized. I don't want to do that right now though. I don't think there's anything else I'm gonna cover. I think I did most of what I wanted to say at the moment. Now, in the last stream, I kept forgetting this, but there is a companion gift here. It's in the inside of the mansion. I don't even remember who it is now. I had this for like 2 weeks and I kept forgetting to show this. So I'm not forgetting to show that now. So we'll go there in a second. I didn't pick up my rewards for this 'cause I wanted to do it on stream. I don't know why I wanted to do it on stream. I just wanted to do it on stream. I don't know. Also, new event came out today. I'm not gonna touch it though. We will check back at this on Friday because maybe all of it will be available by the 5.8 special program. If it isn't, then I guess I will push this to Saturday because it should finish before this week ends because like there's only 10 days on this event. But since I'm not doing it on this account and I'm showing my second account later, I will show a sneak peek of the event on my second account. So that'll be fun.
The
But for this
abyss is
account,
like
I'm
the
just gonna
world's
purposefully
shadow.
wait.
It's
Yeah,
always there, and it will never perish.
this should be max because I ended up condensing my resin.
Add a thank you for completing to
Now, I already know that I intend to go back to Skirk's artifact domain soon. But before then, I need to spend time just farming like more and shit. But I do want to make today a kind of a special day, so I'm tempted to refresh while doing this. But I kind of want to let this build up. So I don't know yet. I was gonna use the transient, but I think I'll use it when I do the artifact grind. Tempted to use it for like farming like bosses, because I wanted to work on preparing to upgrade Candace at the very
where do we
least.
come from?
But I don't know if I want to do that on stream. I do intend to build her before next IT reset. Huh.
My shield grows sturdier, and my spear sharper. One is an unstoppable force, the other an immovable object. Oh, but I would never pit these against each other.
Interesting. Well, the unfortunate reality of this is that I I'm mainly talking about the voice actor, but I should be talking about that right now. I should probably do this today, shouldn't I? I probably should. The whole point of this stream for this account is that I want to go back and do my Stygian Onslaught clear, but now I'm debating on whether I should farm artifacts or not. The reason why is because I did not realize that I didn't have her crowned. I know I didn't have her double crown because I need to fight this stupid boss again. Oh wait, no, we have just enough. Never mind. Don't need to fight the boss again. I only need 2 for this, so the 4 can be used for Escoffier. Um, I really want to crown her. My biggest problem is that as much as I really want to crown her, I just think it'd be nicer if I wait on this. Part of me wants to wait on it. I don't need to rush it, but I might need to do this sooner rather than later. I don't know. I did not realize I didn't have this crown though. That's crazy. I just don't want to farm more today. I want to actually grind artifacts. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna let this wait. I'll crown this soon though. I'll. It's just today I want to just farm artifacts. Maybe after today I'll start farming more. Artifacts I tend to grind is just gonna be for Veressa though. So I won't feel as special if I do it right now anyways. But it would be really nice to upgrade this Sans. Upgrading this fire will be a bit tough, but if I could get double crit 10% ER somehow, that would be amazing. The crazy thing is a 4-line start piece. It doesn't look like one though.
Where are we
Okay. Oh right, we gotta actually start farming the domain again now, cause we don't have Stygian Onslaught to grind. Mm. Should I farm this right now? I kind of want to farm this now, and then we'll go to the soda teapot. Probably want to refresh with one refresh with one refresh with primo gems, and then just do a ton of runs in here. I want to spend all next patch farming artifacts, but I might need the next 2 weeks to be just preparing for what we end up doing.
Yoo-hoo! A little moose. Time to shine. Goose on the loose. Another star goes out. Yeah, gotcha.
I thought that'd be more than that. That's a bit sad. I guess I will do her normal attack string next time. Bruh.
Let the world come alive! Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's up. Surge! Ha! Power. Ha!
I didn't want to do it like that for that reason. It still cleared it faster than Varessa though, I think. Or am I wrong? Yeah, I'll try it.
Time to shine! The pinnacle of excellence! Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
Not too bad. I like using Skirk. I like using her burst, but it seems like her burst isn't doing enough damage. Honestly, kind of fair for real. Kind of fair to be for real. We need to get more of this resource. I guess we could do this now. Damn it. So this account not going to be that long, to be fair. The second account going to be a bit longer. I actually need to test on that one through like the Stygian Onslaught. At least I have a Scafe crown on there. I didn't realize I didn't have a Scafe crown on this account though.
Gotcha. A burst of flavor. Here comes the catch.
kind of like playing Skirk. I still wonder if it's better to do her burst. I'm gonna try that next time, actually. Well, not in her enhanced damage burst, but oh, double crit ER me right now. I might actually use it over the piece I have if it's good enough. Please, my Varessa needs the ER. Fudge. Oh, I'll try that. I'm not the biggest fan of that double crit defense, but I gotta accept it where I can accept it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll have to try that.
Let the world come alive! Busted. Yeah, the pinnacle of excellence!
Seems like I
Things
get it every
fun
time.
is
Let's
over.
try this.
Paradigm shift.
Okay, I can do that. Oh yeah, I like that rotation much better. Where are you playing at? What device? PS4?
A burst of flavor. Things are about to get dicey.
Is
Into
it?
the void.
I don't know what's better. I think that one is just like me wasting Galen's burst, to be honest. But using your skill is still good. Okay. Used all that resin. I need to still fight the weekly boss still, so I need to at least do that. Also, need to go to Ceratipa so I don't forget to do that again. I can't believe I forgot 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, I really like playing Skirk a lot more to just figure out her combos and such. Okay, alright, I guess do this then. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get anything better than that. Honestly, there's still a chance to get a better flower right now, actually, if this can give crit rate. Damn. Maybe one day. But not gonna be for a while. This one has to give ER. I'm not gonna be interested in rolling it, to be honest. Okay. Alright. Alright. Come on. Very nice. Might need to be careful on this one. Oh, please. Please. Oh god, that's a lot of Morrigan. Hey, that's awesome. I'll take that. Yeah, yeah. If only the flower rolled like this, man. But sadly, it didn't. Definitely an upgrade for her in a way. In a way, I'll have to think about it. Even though I shouldn't need the crit rate for this type of build variant, but I still need the ER, even if it's a small amount. Do I even bother rolling this? I don't. I don't know. I don't know. Do I even bother rolling that? I feel like I need something specific now. It'd be nice if I got a piece that gave me like a decent amount of crit value and it just like gave me a ton of ER. This is not really the piece for that, but I could have gotten like one ER roll and then like two crit rolls, one crit damage roll, one ER roll. I think that type of artifact would be pretty good for her right now. I guess that's fine then. Flower still needs an upgrade. Sans, I crafted 3 of these. This game can suck my dick. So I'm gonna have to like farm the mines for this one. Um, I don't know if I want to reroll this. Okay, 4 rolls total. Honestly, I just don't know if I want to go through that. I feel like I'm not gonna get an off piece better than this goblet. I know I have pretty good sins, but I don't know. I have a pretty good circlet. Oh, right, I do want to reroll this. Ooh, now I think about it. I get 3 guaranteed rolls on my next one, but I don't remember if you can only pick one set or only pick 2 total. I need to actually check that. But for a piece like this, I don't know. Okay, going 1 and 1, but it could give me 2 critical rolls and a ER roll. This piece definitely has potential to be almost as good as this, but I think it'll just be better due to the substance, so maybe, I don't know. I'll think about that. It might be better to keep that circlet for when I actually get far enough for the 4 rerolls for reshape. I really like that if you do enough rerolls, you'll eventually get this. Everyone will eventually get a good artifact using the system if you're able to get these. I hope that they make these more available in other places, not just, the paid battle pass, but yeah. In a way, she got something today. I still don't know if that's like outlandishly better than that piece though. I just feel like the ER is just gonna be better over time. Cause crazy that my playstyle for Vressa changed so drastically due to lack of ER, and I noticed that pretty badly when I was doing Stygian Onslaught. Which I guess I should also do that today as well. Do a little bit of that at least. I already did some of it before I crowned Skirk, because I just wanted to see how she currently did it with the current level of power that she currently has. But since some of my builds changed, it might end up making me redo all 3 of my teams, because I think I changed Mawika slightly. So I'm gonna have to redo Tulpa, I'm pretty sure, because of the circling. Um, Farina, did Farina change? I don't think she changed. I think the only person that changed was Skirk because of the news circle I have on, but I'm pretty sure I already did that. So that's not the one I'm thinking about. I don't think I changed anything for the Kanish team. I hope. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Kanish team, Vressa. Vressa
Huh?
might end up resetting just because of the piece I just changed, though. So I guess there's that. I don't know if that'll make the teams actually clear any
Merciless.
faster, though. We'll have to see.
Busted. A little amuse-bouche.
Uh-huh. So, probably before I do that, over here. I have an expedition reward. I probably should grab that. Doesn't matter which one I go to, but I always like going to Natlan or the most recent region anyways. Because very soon we'll end up doing this for Nalcry as well. Where I just always go back to the same place the current region is at. Still looking forward to when Mara Javari becomes, you know, playable in the game to see the area. Because it's really weird. The release cycle for Natlan was really strange. Like, we still can't max out the Statue of the Seven. We can't max out the Tablet of Tona, which means there's exploration left. Now we're going into the final patch of the region. I just can't believe that they made us wait this long. It's really weird. The release cycle for now is really weird. We went one full patch of nothing, like right after the region began, and then we started getting exploration. Then we ended up getting a filler patch where not really much happened in terms of the story. So we went, what, 2 or 3 patches of no exploration in this region? That usually doesn't happen. It didn't happen in Sumeru. So I find that very strange, the way the release cycle for this region has been. Okay, over here. The only boss I feel like fighting. So let's go do this. See if I even get the resources from it. I wish my Scafe was crowned. I feel like I've gotten a little bit better at fighting this boss. She's definitely a lot stronger since the last time I fought it, like, before. But I don't know how strong she's gonna really be, even with, like, enhancing my rotations with her. I guess it's my first time fighting the boss with Farina on Tenacity, though. So I guess there's that. Wish I could have gotten Skirk's signature, but I was just not in a position to get it. I do have a good chance of getting a actual character signature right now. I'm guaranteed an on-set, on banner weapon, at least the next 100 kills.
Let my name echo in some. A dash of frosting.
How
Fierce
do
on the
I
loose.
release on that best friend?
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
King and Queen should present a united front. Let's ball.
A little. Gotcha.
She almost died. Okay. We'll do this.
Quietly. Pinnacle of excellence. A dash. Being set. Time's over.
No! What are the chances of that, bruh? That's crazy. That's crazy. What are the chances of that?
Fierce on the loose. Here comes the catch.
Good lord, I'm forgetting your lines. Our performance has yet to conclude.
Really? You're gonna do that with that low of HP? Really?
To the freezer.
Okay. Okay. You know what? This is what I say to this. Fuck both of you.
The curtain call has arrived.
A dash of frosting. The taste isn't right.
I hate this boss. The boss is so cringe for no fucking reason. I always die with Skirk playing this game. I didn't have this problem at all when I play Nublet. But when I play this game, I always have someone who does. That's so cringe. I'm not gonna wait that out. Just get me out of here. Yeah, of course you don't give me what I need. I do have to try that though. I swear when I play Nuvlet, I have like the easiest time fighting that boss, but I cannot do it with this team. Obviously, this team would probably be just as fine if I were to use like a shielder on the team instead of using Yelan. 'Cause I don't really have to use Yelan in this team. I just choose to front load Skirk's damage. I don't really have to do that though, so I might consider doing that whenever I fight this boss. So maybe next time I'll probably end up putting Layla in the team. I just want to be able to survive with Skirk even if it's only a little bit. But having the healer die feels just as annoying. Which one do I want to use? Let's go back here. Um, let's go over here. I didn't realize that sound effect for the plunge is different.
Ah, off to the freezer. Gotcha.
Okay. I guess I'll just turn that into condense as well. And then we're gonna go to Stygian Onslaught. I might need to make sure I do a thumbnail on the portal for Stygian Onslaught before it changes, because it seems like when you go out of the outbreak period, the portal itself looks different now, or like the rift. Okay, now it used to be like a purplish hue in the red, but now it's actually just a full-on red portal, or rift, if you will. I don't like that being so low. But at least we got a good artifact today, so I'm happy about that. Probably gonna spend the most. I'm probably gonna spend most of this week grinding more, just so I can crown a Scott Fairy. I didn't even realize she was that close to crown. I thought she was already crowned, but I guess that was my second account. Thinking about my second account is double crowned. Everything on there is a lot easier to get the resources because the boss was a lot more fortunate to me. Wait, before we do this, let's not forget to do this again. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing it again. I forgot 2 weeks in advance, or 2 weeks now. I forgot to show this. I kept forgetting to go over here. I ended up remembering because I went to grab my transient today. That's the only reason why I even remember today. I want to see who this is, because now I don't even remember what the heck this was. There's somebody I have in here. I still like this sort of Tifa. I ended up making this feel a lot more comfy than like my other sort of Tifa. It's well, for at least the main area of it. The inside is definitely one of my favorites, though. Okay, so see that is still in here. It's still in here. Oh, it's Dahlia. Oh, okay. Oh,
I
the
have
door's
the
closed. Well.
exact set of furniture in the room I was given by the church. Seeing it here feels like coming home.
Yes, I can see through the door a bit.
Thank you, O great traveler, for all you've done to adorn this world. Allow me to compose an ode to exalt your efforts. What? Too dramatic?
Hey, that's actually one I can definitely use. It's not like extra word not going to completely condemn that. Sadly, I'm not going to build Dahlia on this account. My focus is definitely going to be on my C6 Candace. But for my second account, I'll probably focus on building Dahlia on there because at least you see two on there. But I need more Hydras built, so he's probably the only one I'm willing to build on there. This account, even though Candace is like a pretty sad hydro applicator, her hydro application is consistent at least, so that's what makes me want to build her anyways. I forgot how nice the Sony teapot looked. Oh. Yeah, I still really like the Sony teapot. Probably the first time I actually went to her one. Oh, I kept this one. Huh. It does set down experiencing slight stick drift, but it seems to keep correcting itself. Alright, Scarface is still right there, so I guess that was all that was in here. Okay, well, not this. Let's not do that. I want to check this, I meant. Yeah. Hold on, I guess I could check something. Hold on. I forgot that I had Dahlia in here. I guess it makes sense, 'cause I have like most of my characters like maxed out in here, so I could just go through these, see what character I do on that I could use for it, but I'm pretty sure the character I could use for a character I have on my second account instead. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably never getting Sana, which sucks 'cause I really like the voice actor in English. Because I've known him before he became a freaking voice actor, so it's kind of funny knowing that. Nilu's a wild card because there was a time where I felt like maybe I might pull for her, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. She's a character I wouldn't mind getting on my second account because I need an excuse to get specific characters on there, while also being a character that I like, but not enough to get on my main account. But there are characters I've gotten that I feel like at the time I pushed myself to get just because I wanted to be able to get at least a decent enough clear in the Abyss, and that was Nahida. Because of that, I wasted what could have been a character that, I would have had. But thinking about getting just every character I wanted on that account but didn't want on my main account, it made me realize I would have ended up with like a lot of teams where I just couldn't make a team because a lot of the characters are either on-field DPSs or the off-fields are not good enough, which I was tempted to get Emily. I had to pick between Skirk or Emily for this patch on my second account. If I had won the 50-50, the amount of freaking stuff I grinded would have been for naught, and I wonder what would have happened then. Would I have grinded to try for Emily? Probably not. There's a lot of rumors, but it's not really surprising, even if Kai would have theorized this anyways. So, we got Kanids pretty recently. I'm expecting Molani to rerun pretty soon. So, she was a character I wanted to get on my second account, but I just could not get her. Because I didn't realize I wanted to get her until a certain point. Sadly, we didn't get Yume Mizuki on my second account. But we did get C5 Tidari on there, and a C0 Mona. So, got Mona for the first time on my second account. I'll talk about that later tonight, but I wish I could have gotten Yume Mizuki on my main account when I didn't get Skirk, but no, I got a C5 freaking Jean. Well, I'll still end up getting Yume Mizuki during anniversary. I thought about getting a Yaka, but nope. I don't think I'm ever gonna go for those characters. So, looking at the monster stuff, it doesn't. Oh, well, there's not monster, but monster stuff. It doesn't seem like Dahlia has that much to even show for it. It's just this one. I guess Dahlia probably has an outdoor furnishing I can check. I guess I can check that real quick. Hmm. Guess I after I do a set of tape, I guess I might end up filling with the actually I could do it right now. I could do it right now. Cause there is wow, I'm really close to friendship 7. That's still crazy, man. I'm that far ahead of my second account. Um I realized I probably need to do this for Yonsun pretty soon. I didn't want to. I couldn't think of anything. There's of course a different build variant for Kaya, but I just don't know if it's worth doing. Trying to figure out which build I want to give him, but I gave him the work. He's looking even better. He didn't pass, so I know I gotta redo the skirt clear for that. Um, you. To be honest, I don't want to sit here and do this, but I gotta try for this. What do you have? I'm using crit rate circlet. Her problem is I'm using this, which she wasn't supposed to be on. I thought I brought one to 90, but I never did. I only have the 80s. I guess that's fine then. Oh, now I'm gonna do this on stream for the
Where
first
did it come
time.
from? And where are we going?
I need to do one for Nobleska. I'm probably gonna end up trying something for next City Onslaught. Yes, I did look into that because I couldn't avoid it. People will not shut up about it. Um, is this worth it? I guess we should just see. Could try this first. It shows that. It gave most of her build, but I need to somehow get this at the off piece. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's giving me that piece. Is that better? I guess it is better. But I don't want to lower ER that much. But then again, it's on this set, so it probably is fine. The problem is I don't want to put that thing on. The reason why I kept the other off piece. But the attack is better. Maybe I didn't realize this before. The problem with keeping this though is I have to check something. Official. Right now, your problem is circlets. I keep changing your build a lot, but the build variants I have will end up taking one of these two circlets. So if I ever want to put her on a certain build, I don't know what I can do about that. Not the end of the world, because if I have to, I have something else I can go back to.
I created a...
It's not the end of the world. The thing that sucks is I want to let her have the circlet. My problem is I have two build variants. One that takes either circlet, I think. Oh, okay. No, it takes that one. Wait, no. Doesn't Mawika take the other one? Yes. Yeah, she takes the other one. Okay.
All things come to an end, even time itself.
See, that's the problem with officials facing. But I could just put on whatever other circlet, I guess. This is gonna end up. Actually, no, I don't think I have to do that. I have to really check Stygian also again. That's tempting to take off of him, to be honest. I found Fisher with ER to be more interesting for something like Stygian Onslaught. I just can't believe it took this piece, but it kind of makes sense. I never thought about using that circuit. I usually have it on Fish all the time. But since I have Skirk on the other sails, I gotta find something I can put on her. It is very tempting to take this, I'm gonna be honest. Right now, I can't even really use Hazel for real. I could let her have that, I suppose. I think that's good enough. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Okay. So, at the price of losing a little bit of ER, I could just put her on this. It might just be better, to be honest. My problem is I'm gonna have to try to one-up this one day. Another problem is the fact that it has flat attack too, which is a big deal. I guess it's fun enough. Makes me a bit sad 'cause I don't want to do this, but if Fianza really likes that piece, I might as well give it to her because I don't think I'm gonna use that for a while until I re-roll this. I will re-roll this. This is probably gonna be one of those ones I might want to use like the 4-roll one whenever I actually make it there. Anyways, I'll let her have it for now. I actually do think she probably has enough ER. So this, I want to do this. This one, I think I'm running this. I think. I'll have to see. Oh, hold on a second. It should be taking Dory's pieces. It's taking Rosaria's piece. Okay, well, I guess I expected that. Yeah, I kind of expected that. That's gonna be hard to avoid. Why is it taking this one? Either way, it's a problem with this, I suppose. No artifact that meet the set requirements. Maybe it's because they don't have crit rate, so maybe... No. Maybe get rid of crit rate. It's still saying I don't have it. What? That shouldn't be possible. Is it because I don't have an attack circle? Maybe I'm thinking it's a crit rate one. This is the right one. It might be. I might have to check Dory's piece again, 'cause I don't want it taking that piece from Bennett at all. Okay. Okay. Problem is, I guess that. I don't know. If it keeps taking Rosario's piece, that's kind of a problem. I don't know why I keep taking it. Is it the only one that had ER? Or was I running ER Sands on this set? I was running ER Sands on Dory. Okay. The moment I put curve, it just ruined the entire thing. Maybe this? Nah. Maybe let's do this. I'd rather not do that because I might mess something up. But it gives me a different category to check every time I do this. Okay, it just keeps gradually getting worse. Okay. I love that it did that. Yes, sir. Okay.
Where do we come from? And where are we going?
This is not fun to deal with, let me tell you something. If I want to get her pieces, I'm gonna have to put stuff like flat HP or flat defense into this shit. I don't like that. Let's try this. Oh. Now it gave me a different goblet. Oh my goodness, okay. Mm. It's giving me Dory's pieces again, but... I don't like this taking Xingyu's piece, but this probably was the piece I had on her. I don't like that citrus. That's not good. I don't know. Yeah, it really is unavoidable with that one. I guess that's to be expected. I need to just get as much of Dory's piece as I can get. If I can get that, then I think I'd be happier. Gosh, okay, I might have to do something about that. Gave Dory's pieces again, but I don't like they keep taking Shengen's pieces. Um, maybe do this. No. I cannot avoid that, it seems like.
All things come to an end, even time itself.
It's still giving me her pieces, but this is just not good enough. This is it will not stop giving me this sounds. I think it's my only sounds though. That's probably why. My problem is that I'm probably gonna need that much ER on her. Maybe I'll try this. Yeah, that's my problem. I can't take that sounds. And I'm pretty sure this is not an option. Yeah. I guess it's just something I can't do right now. Okay. That's gonna suck when I have to deal with that. I guess I'll just accept it as such for now. This may or may not be able to stay on her though. But for now it's fine. There anything else I wanted to check? I don't think so. Oh, right. Did I also work on you during that week of farming? Tell us. Oh, God. Okay. That stick drift is... This is unfortunate because this just happened today. Um, yeah. I remember checking him, but I don't think I did much to him. I'm just preparing him because I still will eventually get around to doing that. So he's a character I need to work on talents for, but I need to work on Candace first, so I won't be able to get to that. I don't think I had anything for Chevreuse. Is there anything else I want to check for Bilsden? I guess it was just Kaya was mentioning. I don't know if I feel like dealing with that though.
The world.
That's enough of that. I shouldn't go too far ahead. I'll just stuff it down here. Some weird. Thank you, Stick Drift. Thank you, Stick Drift. Thank you, Stick Drift. Thank you, Stick Drift. Okay. Oh, so Dahlia wants this. I can make that. And then this goes to Leeway stuff, right? Okay. That's what I want to check. Man, I'm gonna have to do something about that. It's gonna bother me really badly. Could I put something here? That'd be cool if I could. Oh, I actually can. Damn. Thank you, Six Drift. Where'd this even go? It's like moving on its own, by the way. I haven't moved it yet. It's just kind of doing its thing. Do I want to leave it there? Army kind of wants to put it over here somewhere, but okay. Okay. And today, the day you do this to me, I had a pretty rough week last week. I had a pretty rough day yesterday, so having this kind of irks me. So I could talk about what happened to me yesterday. Somehow my flash drive was completely bricked. They gotta stop my main one for what I do for YouTube, but my other one, which is supposed to be my backup one, is completely bricked. I'll just leave that there, fuck it. But yeah, my newest flash drive, my bulk flash drive, my large one with over 100 gigs that I had to use to switch between my actual main hard drives for my PS4 because I had to use a new hard drive. Thank God I swapped at that time. If I never did it, I probably would have regretted it. But yeah, that thing bricked. I think I was able to take files out of it. There's a file. It was something I was trying to download, and then I ran into an issue where the port that is in my computer I had downloaded, or I tried to download like an MP4 or MP3 file, music. Tried to download, but the thing canceled right when it finished, so it didn't fully go through. So now there's just a part file I can't delete because when I try to delete it, it automatically shuts off. The whole thing just shuts off, so I can never delete anything.
Where
But I
did we
also
come
can't download
from?
anything into the flash drive.
And where are we going?
Luckily, I could copy things out of the flash drive, so that's not too big of a problem.
I really love the layout of this courtyard. It reminds me of the times I've gone mischief hunting all over Mondstadt. I can't help but feel like there's still something missing, though. Oh, I know. We need a bard performing in front of a crowd, a little girl secretly tossing bombs into the fountain, and a knight lounging lazily on the bench.
Are you talking about the blind woman? That's the only one I could think about. But the other two, obviously, you want Venti, and then the other one looks like it's Klee.
If we can get them all together in one place, the atmosphere would be just perfect.
Anyway, I just wanted to do that. I still don't really like Dahlia's voice, though. I'm not a fan of it. Um, the English voice, anyways. We'll do this now. I would like to test, but like the greatest test I could do is testing in here. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Oh boy, oh boy. Hopefully I can finish everything before 9:30, because that's when I want to stop if I end up streaming any longer than that. I want to have some time before I end up streaming later, because I do plan to stream something else later. Look at that, now the portal thing is red instead of like a purplish blue thing, yeah? I'm just kind of sad, because part of me wants to do this event, but I'm going to do it on my second account just to show it off. I need to change my description. What everyone else has been doing. Every now and then I check this guy's Kaya, and bro, he keeps making this shit stronger. I don't know how he does it. But this guy is like the one of the best Kais I've ever seen. Not even Dish can like hold a candle to this guy. But it is a two-piece build. Not four-piece emblem, but I just like showing it off. Speaking of that one or two sands, I do need to actually raise another piece real quick. I forgot I didn't raise this yet. Have a lot of pieces I can use to raise. I still debate if I want to reroll that. A part of me wants to just because I don't have to craft a cryo goblet now. If I want to reroll that. But it's just better than my off-piece one. So I'd have to like go through my off-piece before I decide to get rid of that. But I'd have to level that to 20 first, of course, but... Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get lucky twice either. I already got really lucky with that piece I got for Vressa today. Quite happy about that. Wish it was a flower though, because feathers is just my best piece, so I can't really avoid that. So this is what I had before. I still wonder, I would have had 50 pulls to try on the banner if I actually went out of my way for Eonson. But what would have happened if I got Siwama Week instead of Skirk? I probably wouldn't have even been able to go into this mode. I don't think I would have been able to go into Fearless difficulty 5. It really was too hard. A part of me wanted to believe that I could probably do it. Like, I still think my account probably could do it. I honestly want to believe that my account probably was strong enough to do this without Skirk. I had a Scaffier. My Galio would do it pretty good. My rotations wasn't perfect. Sometimes I still think I should probably try it again with Gangyu. I just don't believe she's strong enough. because it's not like I have her on like a freeze build. I'm trying to clear with like an EM Sands on attack Sands. I still don't have an attack Sands from Wonder Soup, and I don't have a good enough like M1 build that actually does as much damage as what I can do with it, other than just doing her burst play still. So it kind of bothers me because I thought I had at least a Scarface skill crown, but apparently I'm gonna have to try it again when I crown her skill. But for now, I guess I could go here. I know the Veressa build changed, so it's probably gonna make me redo it. I know I slightly changed Bawika, so it's probably gonna make me redo it, and then Skirk. I think Skirk was the one I didn't have to redo, but I probably want to redo it again. Yeah, Skirk was the one I probably won't have to redo. But it looks like that reset the other one, so maybe the built-in change. I could have sworn I just changed the piece on Veressa, so yeah.
A little emotion.
Cool it.
Let the world collide! Pinnacle of excellence!
Freeze. Oh, so sorry.
A dash of frost! Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Cool it.
A burst of flavor! A little emotion!
Don't get frostbite.
Mine to wield.
Let lightning echoing song! Goose on the loose!
Dodge this. This one will be frozen.
That was pretty fast. that was definitely better. Obviously the crown made a difference actually. Huh. And the weird thing is I feel like I could do better than that. Pretty sure I probably could do better than that. I could have probably used her burst in the end, and that would have been enough. Instead of me doing like a few more normals after that, but I don't know if that'd have been better than a burst animation. I don't know. Makes me kind of want to retry it. I know the other two I have to retry. I still don't think I can clear that much better than what I did with this team though. Second account, I ended up playing a team I didn't think I'd play. It makes me wonder if I played a team like that instead of using Veressa, would it actually clear better? My problem is that Kani's just as good as his build is, he just feels like he doesn't do as much damage as Veressa does. I can manipulate the Lava Dragon's meter to eventually get through it a lot faster. It's just it feels like Denzo's good at dealing with like the bar itself, but like I don't think burning really is a good reaction for Denzo to be proccing if you want a damage dealer to do it. But that's just because it's just raw green damage. That's really all it is. It's not like Vress is any different. It's just the difference is she hits those numbers a lot easier with far less effort, which is funny because like Kanich, I feel like if I'm not doing like his animation cancel combos, he doesn't do as much damage as my Veressa without me even trying. And I think that's really annoying. I kind of want to see if I can redo this, but I don't know if it's better than what I have. Oh, right. This is my chance to do this now that I can do it. Actually, I didn't have to go there, but now I can do the fast equip for it. Now we can actually do it. Guess it's fun to at least see this real quick. Then I'm gonna end up retrying the skirt clear.
Teamwork is dream. Show no mercy. Pyroclastic surge. Try and stop. Bring it. Everybody stand. Suffer the wrath of Eve. Light of the blazing sun.
Did I crit? I feel like I didn't crit.
Rev the engines. Let's light it up. Get to work. Going in. Pyroclastic surge. Light of the blazing sun. Teamwork is dreamwork. You two. Time to end them. Let's light it up! Everybody stand! Pyroclastic surge!
Was this good enough? I feel like this wasn't good enough.
Get to work! Going in!
What happened to my clear?
Light of the blazing sun!
Why was this so much worse? Why was that so much worse? That felt so much worse. Maybe it was because of the rotation I tried to do. Instead of doing Wawika's burst the way that I did, I shouldn't have done that. Maybe that was why. I kind of want to retry it. Let me retry it, because there's no way it's that much worse. Because, like, I did that clear with, like, Shonen on Center City. Or she's not doing anything on Center City. The funny part is, I always wondered how my Navi would do in here. They're gonna eventually put that Geo Bus here. I wonder how cringe is gonna be the fight too, because they're just gonna give them more application of where you have to use Zhongli against that bus. They're gonna eventually put that Geo Bus in here. It'd be worse when it's going to Wolf, but we don't have to talk about that for now.
Fulfill our pact! Let's light it up! Teamwork is... Pyroclastic surge! Suffer the wrath of Eve, please! Get... going in! Wrath from the sky!
I wonder if I should do her combo instead of doing this, but I just like to spin. It looks silly as fuck.
Fulfill our pact! Everybody stand! You two! Time to end! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Let's light it up! Teamwork is... Show no mercy! Eat Lolly! Eat Papa! Get him! Wrath from the sky! Everybody stand! You
Uh-oh.
time to end! Rev the engine! Pyroclastic surge!
How did this happen? I knew when the little Topa spread so fucking far apart, I knew that was gonna happen. The first time I think I've been held by RNG. I know this boss has RNG, but that's like the first time I think I ever was held by RNG against this boss. There's still more optimization I could do for faster clear if I wanted to do that with this team, so I'm not gonna try too many times. I just wanted to
I'm going
see if I can get a better clear
Lolly! Eat
with
Papa!
just this
Light of
little
the
change I
blazing
did.
sun!
the sun.
Oh, I messed up.
You two! Everybody stand back!
What happened, bro?
The flame!
Okay. 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 All right. All right. So this is what we're dealing with right now. So I died in a way that did not happen earlier. That's cool, I guess. That's cool, I guess. Yeah.
Get to
Can you?
Teamwork
Thank you.
is dreamwork! Light of the blazing sun!
I'm just gonna do this one.
The end
Okay.
of a legacy.
Okay. We're just gonna keep dying in ways I never did before. That's cool. I love that. I love that. Yep. I love that. I'm gonna get this like maybe 2 more tries if that happens again. I don't have the patience for that.
Light it up! Fulfill our pact! I'm going in! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Both Laline! East Papa!
Can you? Thank you.
Teamwork is strict! Wrath from the sky! Let's light it up! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Get to work! I'm going in! Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engine! Teamwork is dream! Fulfill our pact!
No shot.
You two!
No shot.
Take me
No shot.
below.
This is ridiculous. I guess I did my rotations way too fast 'cause I did not know what to do there. Like I could have waited out Mawika's burst, but I felt like it was gonna take too long. Maybe I should have just tried for that. I don't know. I've never gotten to that part that fast like that, to where I was already doing my damage rotation.
Get to work! I'm going in! Wrath from the skies! Try and stop! Bring it!
Oh shit, Rose.
East Papa! Everybody stand back! Pyroclastic surge!
Fuck it. I don't have to do it now.
Show no mercy! You two! Going in! Let's light it up! Rise with the sun! Wrath from the skies! Incinerate! Teamwork is dreamwork! Bring it! Suffer the wrath of East! Light it up! Pyroclastic surge! Switching gears. Laline, East Papa, get him! Everybody stand! Hear the echoes of the valley! Bring it! Light of the blazing sun! I'm going in!
I'm done. I'm not trying that no more. I don't know. I don't know. I did not have this problem before. This is so whack. I guess like the one thing I'm noticing is that no, I don't get it. Like I feel like I should, but I really don't know what the problem is. I don't know. It's annoying the shit out of me though, because I don't know how doing more damage is making me clear less faster because I played the exact same way as I do before. So it could be a circlet diff, to be honest, because I wasn't using like my best variant, to be honest, that I would have on her, because I usually would have a bit more EM than this. It's just now my crit rate is a bit lower. Thank you, Stick Drift. Yeah, it's the flower change as well, to be honest, but come on. I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna do much. I actually am gonna have to check that freaking analog stick. Oh, it sucks because I cleaned it not too long ago, but I guess that's fine. Anyways, changing this back. I freaking love that I can do that. Well, let's try this one, see if I do any different. Cause now that I'm already close to 930, I'm probably only gonna do this like twice, and then maybe go back to the Skirk team. 'Cause I still think I could have optimized a better clear to really see like how much difference she actually does. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, right.
Quick as a flash! You're toast! Hands where I can see 'em! Final warning! Stop right there! On my hook! Yeah! Heads up! Turn! Yeah! Height! Justice o'clock! Yeah! Nice and spicy! Control breathing! Let's eat this! You asked for it! Justice o'clock! Yeah! Turn! Drop your weapons! I'm the frying pan! Quick as a flash! On my mark! Yeah! Kapow! Hero incoming! Oof! Look out below! Turn! Yeah! Hut! Final warning! Hands right! You're toast! Faster! Stronger! Start them! Hut! Turn! Yeah! Turn! Yeah! Justice will prevail! Nice and spicy! Eat this! Let's move!
I don't know why I do that. I don't really need to do that with the Genshin too.
Yeah! Headbutt! Hero incoming!
Well, that's somehow worse. I don't know. It could be rotational problems, cause honestly maybe not, cause honestly the other piece I had honestly did have a little bit more attack. Let's be honest here, cause it's not like my change was something else, but I don't know. I don't feel like that big rotational change from Vressa until I get a little bit more ER on her. I'll just go back to this. Try this one more time.
Extinguished! Tja. Let the world collide!
Frostbite. Cool it.
A burst of flavor! Off to the brink!
time.
A dash of frosting. At first, the sleep.
Annihilate.
This clear feels about the same almost. Uh, can I really do better than that? I still feel like I can though. It feels like it might just be like a difference of me using my burst or not, but it's not like I have that crowned, unfortunately. If I had it crowned, I could test that. I'll be able to test on my second account, however, so that's not the biggest problem.
Lightning, echoing song.
Frostbite. Cool it.
Fierce on the loose.
I like doing this rotation in the beginning. You know, the not always better, but don't do.
Let the world collide.
Oh, so sorry. Free.
Yoo-hoo! The pinnacle of excellence.
Oh, I didn't crank that.
Lightning, echoing song. At first, the flavor.
This one will be frozen in time.
Shower me with grace. Into the void.
Oh, I wanted to try for that for real. I wanted to try for that for real. If I had her burst talent worked on, I bet you anything I probably could kill the boss with that much HP left. I feel like I could. Right now, her talent on her burst is only level 6, so I'll have to try this on my second count. But my second count's kind of a bit rigged, because my second count's just not fair. Like, my second count has C1 Escaffier, which wasn't even, like, purposeful. I literally got it in, like, the ugliest way possible.
Let the world collide.
Frostbite.
The pinnacle of excellence. Off to the
Annihilate. Mine to wield.
lightning, echoing song.
Oh, so
I think the rotation's a bit better.
Fierce on the loose.
Not trying to rotate back to Farina, back to use her skill.
Mine to wield.
Might be a little bit better to do that.
Let the world collide.
this one will be frozen in time.
A little amuse. Shower me with the pinnacle of excellence.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get that clear. It sucks because I still feel like I can get it, but it just feels just a little bit out of my reach. Honestly, if I didn't cancel like my final hit, my combo, I probably would have cleared maybe a second faster. It still feels like I could clear this faster, but like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm more worried about the other two teams 'cause I was a bit surprised. I mean, Ressa, I can kind of see why. It might just take a few runs for me to get a better clear, but I could clear a bit better with her. As for the Moika team, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't understand. I don't know what the problem is. Maybe it's just a rotational mistake because I don't really play on field Moika that much. I don't like her on field that much. Okay. Well, guess that's a gonna place to end it for now. And I'll come back in like maybe 2 hours or so. Man, I do not like that game sticker today. And here I thought I like actually caught a break finally. I had so many damn problems the past few days. Like even though I talked about the flash drive issue I have, which really sucks by the way. I also had an issue with my mouse spazzing out. Yeah, that also happened. Yippee. this all happened around the same time. Before that, I would say I had a controller issue. I think I already talked about that in a former stream in the past. That was before Stygian Onslaught. So again, it wasn't that far apart from each other, but I don't know. Next stream for Genshin on my main account will most likely be the dev live stream, as that's coming up on Friday. So looking forward to that. They'll probably hint at what the next Onslaught is, but I'm looking forward to seeing if all of our questions will be answered. Because like obviously the last patch they can give us exploration. The thing that worries me is, are we getting exploration on top of exploration, or are we only getting exploration for the region next patch? I have to ask this question because I don't think anyone's talking about it. Usually every summer event is always giving us some kind of exploration event for the patch, but that ended up not being the case. Like way back in the past. That was like way back in like 1.0. That was before Colonel Apple Archipelago, I think, or am I tripping? No, it actually was that. Never mind. I'm thinking about before. That was before I started playing. I'm thinking about. Anyways, there was an event where we didn't get to explore as much, and I just can't remember what the heck that was. But I am a bit worried. Will we actually get the Marajavari for Natlan? Because it's set to be in Natlan. It's been mentioned several times throughout the region, at least for the story quest event in the beginning, the first Natlan story quest event. But will we get a summer event with exploration? I just can't help but ask that question. I can't help but ask that question. Also, this I forgot to mention this. We do have a new abyss. That's gonna be what's this week, right? We are getting a new abyss reset in what looks like to be on Wednesday. Damn, that almost overlapped with what Sean gonna end up doing that day. If I'm not mistaken, Bleach Bracewell's stream is on Thursday, so Wednesday will end up being this game. That's hilarious. Okay, that's fine. I was a bit worried for a second, but that works out. I'll take that as is. I don't know what we're gonna get, but since Anifa is Electro, it's gonna probably be something for Anifa. Yeah. I wonder what it's gonna be then. What type of best are we gonna get? I'm a little bit worried about that. A little bit. I wonder if it's gonna end up just shilling something, but if it's just Electro, I mean, what could it end up being? I don't know. I actually have no idea because I haven't looked into all that. But I'm not gonna lie, I was very interested in Nifa's kit since she's the first Nagcry character we're getting before Nagcry. And to be honest, I'm not too fond of the direction the game is going for that. So I'm just gonna keep this a book. The next time I do pull on a banner will probably be a long time for now. I don't know when the next time I'll actually pull on my main account. So it's just something to mention. I don't think I'm going to end up pulling on a banner probably until I see either Grandmaster Varka being playable or Columbina. Now that's the one harbinger I'm definitely looking forward to pulling. I think she's the third, number three of the Fatui harbingers. So she's stronger than Arlecchino apparently, which is very interesting. But Laura set aside, I am still looking forward to that character because I don't know. It's just something to look forward to, I suppose. Thanks to the animation teaser with the God's Limits. I forgot I didn't even talk about that. I think the first stream after that had dropped a while ago. I could sit here and yap about that, even though I'm not a lore content creator, but I do like watch lore videos a lot nowadays for some of Genshin stuff. So yeah, I don't like mentioning that. It's crazy how much more I went through. I ended up using Star Glitter for more. Now all I have are these, which is kind of crazy how expensive this is. Just to get 1 million more, huh? Just to get 1 million? I don't think that's worth the 2,000, big man. Thought about doing a refresh with that, but I'm probably not going to. Still have Star Glitter from way back in the past, because that was all stacked up from me using Welkin. It kind of shows how much Welkin I had, but I had more than this, because I used like a ton of it in the past for some of the character outfits over here. The ones I bought was Deluxe. Pretty recently, during like Lancerite this year, I got the Hotel skin, and then the Gongyu and the Kaching one. But they were, of course, on sale, so they weren't this expensive. But that one I still had Vulcan and whatnot. I'll end up having enough for one that ends up being on sale if it ends up being what I want in the future. The problem is I don't know what characters we're gonna end up getting and if their skin even makes me want to use the Star Glitter I have. But yeah, I thought I'd say that. What are the polls right now? Got 18 polls on this account. Mm, we're gonna end up having more. You know, that makes me tempted to pull on this banner before it disappears. Because to be fair, not because I want Marika C1, it's more about, oh, if I get Yasuo, it'd be cool to get that. The problem is, the dud in the banner is definitely showing for me. But it'd be really cool if I got Yasuo. The thing that sucks is that doing it become chasing for a con or just doing it just to build a pity, two different things. Kinda don't want to do that, given that I do remember being urged for it and then I had to realize after C2, it's only C4. So if I even get one, it's not gonna feel that good unless I get C4. Obviously, I'll be one step before C4, because C4 is when I can actually start trying to use the Onsun for teams that are not as good with the Onsun synergy-wise. I don't know what teams are gonna really benefit from that, but yeah, it'd be cool to mess around with just for my own account to see what characters I even want to use her with. Everything doesn't get better till 5 and 6 though. I want her C6 so badly. But I didn't get that lucky pulling on the banner, but I could not, I can't regret the pulls I did on the banner. Thinking about it now, I don't know if I should regret pulling on Skirk because of this. I wonder if those 50 pulls would have even got me a single Yonsun. To be honest, probably not. I probably would have ended up with a Moika C1 and maybe, just maybe if I'm holding out, maybe C3 Yonsun. Which right now I don't care about getting. I'd rather have more pulls than that when I actually pull on a banner. But the opportunity cost of not getting this is very interesting because a part of me wants to get this one day. But yeah, I still think it'd be really cool to get this C1 for Imagining Theater. That's about the only thing that I can see a benefit for that C1. Everything else, it doesn't really matter as much because she's going to gain a lot for the teams I have her in. Yeah. Wow, that's a spike. I thought I felt lag earlier, but that really does show now. My ping is a lot higher than usual. My ping never rises this much. Hmm, interesting. It just randomly spiked at 90 earlier. I was just going up to like 80 and whatnot. Usually my ping stays around 20 and 30. How strange. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. And I cried again, I will stream again. Give me like an hour and 30 minutes, maybe 2 hours. I don't know. It's something like that. All right. Second account's going to be more eventful because there's a lot more to do on that account that I can at least show for. Maybe a little bit more than I give credit for. Well, until then, stay safe and I will catch you next time.